Hello and welcome to a new video. My name is Liz and this is Liz Arts and Crafts, and I'm coming at you today with a brand new crochet project I'm going to start, and I'm so excited because it's a pattern test, which means I get the pattern before it is officially out and I get to test it and see if it works and give feedback to the designer. And the pattern is the Yummy Gummy bag. It is like a bag that looks like a gummy bear, and Aiden made it in red and I loved it in red. It is so fun. And so I wanted to make it, and I was so thankful that they picked me. This is by Aiden Wells Crochets, the designer, and I'm excited. I'm excited to make a bag. If you watched my last video, you know I tried to turn a tapestry into a bag and I didn't like how it was working, so why not follow a pattern? And I'm excited that this opportunity came up to test it, and now I get to make it. So the color I decided to do is blue. So I got these two blue colors. It's super bold and like a crazy color, but I kind of want a project like that. I don't know. I'm excited about the gummy bear. So it's going to be this lighter blue, which is like the Walmart brand of yarn. It's Mainstay 100% acrylic yarn. And then this one is called Blue. So I don't know what this one is, and this one's called Blue. And together they make a nice pair. This one's a little bit more like aqua, and this one's like pretty standard mid-tone blue, and they're both very saturated. And they say, Aiden said that the closer, like the less, what's the word? The closer they are in saturation, the like better it might look in the end. So like I wasn't afraid to get them too similar in color because it'll look more like a gummy bear in real life, if that makes sense. So that's what we're going for. I'm so excited to get started. Let's get started. It's a super cloudy day today, so I'm going to keep it brief, but I wanted to show you how the shaping's going so far. I think it's looking really good, honestly. Like my increases and decreases and stuff are looking pretty even, and just the shaping overall is pretty easy. It's a combination of like increases and decreases at the beginning, and then also sometimes you like add a few stitches at the end of a row. But it's not too complicated. So if you know how to do a foundation single crochet and increases and decreases and color work changes, then you'll be able to do a cutout tapestry, I feel like. It is the next day now, and I've made some progress on my gummy bear bag, my Yummy Gummy bag, and it's looking pretty cute. And I think the cutout's looking really good so far. I'm about to start working on the head / face of the bear, so I wanted to check in. But I have the legs and the arms. I do think the white is a little bit stark compared to the blue, but I don't know. I don't know if I would like a light blue better, so I think I'm gonna leave it at white and see how the face looks. So let's keep crocheting. I don't know. I don't have much to report. I like the color scheme. I think it's cute so far, and I really want to see the face. Like that's what I'm dying to see, because I feel like it's gonna be really cute. Here's my check-in after 5 more rows. I'm about to start his nose, but this is like his face slash snoot, and it's working up really fast. Honestly, the last 4 rows or 5 rows only took me like 12 minutes, which is like very, very fast. So I'm gonna keep working, but it's also like the skinniest part of the bear, so you know, whatever. But I'm excited to keep working because I'm about to get to his eyes. I feel like he's gonna come to life when I get the eyes and stuff. So also my nails match my project. Yay. Been doing Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel Polish. I always had terrible nails until this month, so I've been obsessed with my own nails. Anyways, also it snowed outside. Let me show you. Let me see if I can show you some snow. Oh, don't want to show you my neighbor's yard, but it's fully a winter wonderland again out there. I thought spring was coming, but always a fake spring and then another long winter here in Minnesota. It's been 5 more rows. Look, how cute is this? I love the nose, so that's my update. It's looking cute. Takes a lot longer when you increase even by a little bit. So like these rows probably took me 20 minutes or something. So 50 out of 62. So I have 12 more rows after this. So we're gonna finish the teddy bear this morning. I swear. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. And then after that, we need to make the back and the strap and put it all together. So there's a lot more to do after this. Although this might be the most like cute slash fun part. So I don't know. The back looks really cute too because it has like a little tail thing. All right, here we go. I finished my teddy bear. Look how cute and happy he is. I love it so much. So I don't know. I think it looks really good. The ears are really cute. It's not the sunniest day, so I'll wait to do better shots in the sun, but for now I'm going to move on to the strap to sort of break up the different tasks because I also have to do the back for this, but I'm going to move on to the strap. It's going to be like a bajillion chains and then single crochet, so we just got to do it. I just need to pull the band-aid off sort of and make the strap, so let's do that. Coffee break. Motivation. I've been getting a new brand of coffee and it's been making me happy because it is a local brand and it seems ethically sourced. Like I don't know, coffee stresses me out because I kind of feel like even if coffee says it's ethically sourced, like it's not still for some reason. That's just how I feel. But they say they are. It's Peace Coffee and it's really good also. So I've been enjoying it and I buy it like for roasting at home, like whole beans. So I have not been drinking any corporate coffees in the last few months because I've just been very disheartened by like politics, I guess, but I don't want to get into that right now. But it's so hard because it sort of feels like most corporations and stores feel icky to shop at, but then I don't know, it's hard to like only support small businesses because it's so expensive. So I try and, you know, support small businesses and artists and stuff like that where I can. And I've decided that since coffee is just such a big part of my day and I brew it at home, so I just want to get a good coffee that also makes me not feel terrible to drink. So I'm enjoying my Peace Coffee, Peace Roasters. I'm working on the strap now and it's going pretty fast because it's just the same stitch over and over again for 200 stitches, so I'm flying through this. Yeah, I can actually talk while I crochet now. I can't talk while I do tapestry crochet because I'm always counting stitches and I can't talk while I count, but for this I can. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the different cutout tapestries I've done and also my experience crocheting bears because weirdly enough I've crocheted a lot of bears. So but let me start with the cutout tapestries first. So the first one I ever did was a pattern test for Destiny Makes, which was such a cool pattern test, one of my favorite ones I've ever done. And it was like these animals and they were all cutout animals. I did the geese. I did 2 geese, a white one and a gray one, and then I did a bear, so that was one of my bears I've crocheted, and a brown bear. And then I did a lamb, so I made 4 cutout animals. It was like a whole little farm. And my mom ended up sewing the lamb onto the back of a jean jacket, which is really cute. And then otherwise, I've made one other cutout tapestry that I can think of, and it's a Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls, just her head, and it's so cute. That one's by Crochet. I really like that pattern. My bear experience, I thought of so many bears I've crocheted. So my first is I crocheted a teddy bear tapestry. That's like a pattern that I made. And then I also made that teddy bear into like a sweater pattern. So I crocheted that one 3 times. I made a brown one, and then a brown one, and then a pink one. The second one was a gift for a friend, and also I wanted to test the pattern in multiple sizes myself. So, and then I also made a sweater with some like little white bears on it. So I guess I've made 4 bear sweaters. And then I've also made little amigurumi bears that I sold at markets. Those were really cute. And also some white bear tapestries. So I've been bear crazy. I feel like I see a bear, I crochet it. Like, I'm a very simple person, so I don't know what it is, like why I've been gravitating so much to teddy bears. It's also on like the tags that I put on the back of my tapestries. It's a little teddy bear, and then it says Liz Arts and Crafts. So it's very on brand, this one. So I think that's why I want to do this pattern test. Yeah, that's that. Hello, it's the next day now, and I've been working on this bag some more. I finished the strap. Unfortunately, I have to make another strap pretty similar that's slightly smaller, but basically the same as this. So I'm going to do that later today. But I started the back of the bag, the teddy bear. So it's looking really cute. It's working up well. I am doing okay with the increases and decreases. I don't know. I don't really have much to say. It's going well. I need to get some like finishing touches things. Like I have felt, which I'm supposed to put felt on the back of this, and then I also need like a ring to like make it into a bag, which is something that's new to me and I'm excited for, but I also need to get the ring. So we'll need to figure that out, but I'm going to keep crocheting for now, and I will check in when I have a little bit more and it looks cuter to show. The sun is out, if only for a few minutes, so I thought I'd show you how the bear is looking in the sunlight in these colors. Ooh, so pretty. You can see my like decreases and increases. Yeah, looks really good. And I had to like work this ear and then reattach yarn over here and then work this ear for the purposes of tapestry crochet. But I think it looks really good overall. And then the bottom, this is its yummy gummy buns. And it's like tail, and I think it's looking really cute. And I like these 2 colors together, the like dark blue and light blue. And oh, let me tell you about this yarn quick. So I have these 2 yarns. The lighter blue is Mainstays, like Walmart brand yarn, and then the darker blue is Red Heart Super Saver. And my opinion of the yarn is that like they're both fine, like nothing crazy. They're both kind of what you would expect. But the Red Heart Super Saver is more easily, what's the word? It splits easier and it's a little bit more like pilly. And then the Mainstays doesn't really pill very much at all, and it doesn't split at all. So it's like been kind of nice. I actually really like this. Is my first time using the Mainstay yarn. I actually really like it for making tapestries. I don't know how it would be for like anything else, but I like it for this purpose. And they work okay together, but yeah, I'll have to show you. The Red Heart definitely splits more and is more likely to pill. Good morning. I just made the perfect cup of coffee and I needed to document it. The cup perfectly full. I did take one sip because I was scared of spilling some. The color of the coffee is perfect. You know when you get the exact right ratio. I am just very impressed with myself today. So yay to that. And now it is time to sew this backing onto the bears. So let's get to doing that. I have my sharpest needle. Someone was asking in my last video where I got it. I don't know where I got any of my needles. It made me realize like I've had them all for a long time and my sharpest one isn't even that sharp. So I need to get some new needles, some new darning needles maybe I don't need darning needles, but I need some of these like bigger sharp needles, like sharp darning needles. So yeah, I might get some soon just because I do this process a lot and a sharp needle is essential, and as they dole out it becomes harder and harder. Oops. So anyways, let's get to crafting. Also, the rain / sleet / snow outside made my whole window like iced over, so I can't really see outside at this point. Kind of interesting. Spring weather. All right, I am simply overjoyed to report that I finished the seaming of the interfacing onto it. And so the front and the back panel just magically fit together now. It's so beautiful. I love this so much already. And I have the 2 straps done. So I can't remember, I don't think I told you about the second strap, but there's 2 straps I have. One for like going around the bear and then one for like the strap of the bag. I really locked in to do these straps. Like, I've done a lot of crocheting, I feel like, to get these. So I am excited and I have all the parts now. I have the front, the back, the straps. Oh my god, it's so cute. So I'm going to seam them together, I think, and then I need to add in a lining, which will be like the final step. Oh no, I need to seam it and then put the hardware on. I have hardware too involved, and then line it. So a few steps more. Like, this is a lot of effort for a gosh dang bag. I took a break from the bag to work on my weekly spread in my bullet journal. I had this serendipitously. I had this blue gummy bear piece of paper. I don't have any other color of it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to use it, inspired by my art, to make a weekly spread. So this is like my journal spread for the week. I, like usual, have my goals, I have a time tracker, and then I had left some room in every day to make a to-do list or whatever I need for that there day. And then I added this little gummy a bear hug quote, which I looked up like gummy bear puns, and I thought that was really cute. So I think this is one of my best pages yet. I love the colors. I like the theme. I think it's adorable. And now I'm going to get back to crocheting. So thanks for coming to my journal. It is the next day now, and I finished sewing the side panel to my tapestry. I also sewed in these D-rings just by folding the flap over and sewing it on. I had to take a lot of breaks with doing this because this like particularly was hurting my hands, like just the way I had to hold them. So, but I got it all done, so happy about that. It calls for a lining, and I think I'm gonna do that. And I found this piece of fabric in my stash, and it's like the perfect size. It's supposed to be 10 by 12, and it is a little bit bigger than 10. Perfect. And then just about 12. So it's like literally the perfect piece of fabric. This is the outside of the fabric, and this is the right side of the fabric. So I think this is a good neutral color, like just a dark tone, but it's like geometric, kind of interesting, almost like an 80s pattern, which I feel like goes with the gummy bear. So I think this is good. And it's from my stash without having to buy anything new. So I'm happy about that. So my goal now is to sew this shut, and then I'm gonna have to sew it into the bear, and then I will just about be done with the bag. All right, it's later that same day, and I cut this out and I sewed along the edges. It's all going well until I put it in my bear bag, and it's not long enough. I should have like figured that out myself like before I did all of this, but I don't have enough of this fabric now to do it, so that kind of sucks. But the good news is that I somehow have a strikingly similar pattern. So now instead of squares, sorry, dog's barking outside. Now instead of squares, it's triangles. So, and it's a lot longer. So I have a lot of extra room to work with. So I'm gonna work on sewing this in, and then the bag will be done, and I will be able to show you everything. So let's do it. I hate sewing linings in, so I'm just gonna try and buckle down and just do it. I have finished my yummy gummy bear bag, and it turned out really, really nice. Like, I'm very happy with it overall. It's just a very cute bag. I'll insert some footage of me trying it on and some like overhead shots of it, so you can get a good look at the bag and see that it's like pretty high quality. Like, I am really happy with a lot about it. Like, it's nice and sturdy. It's like still flexible, but like stiff at the same time. So I like that, and it won't stretch out because of the felt and the fabric lining. And then I also like all the hardware I did. So overall, a slay of a project, and it was so much fun to make. I did sew this lining in, and I think I did an okay job. Like, the ears were hard to like manage, so like some parts around the like bear's ears look a little weird, but like I'm over it. I think it looks very cute. I think I did a pretty good job considering, and the amount of fabric in here is nice because this is the second type of fabric I had to try. And yeah, and then I just think it's really cute. I like how the front and the back are different. I like how the colors ended up looking. Like, I think it's just overall a very cute bag. I can also fit a lot of stuff in it. I showed that I can fit my journal and my Kindle and a crochet project in here with room for like my wallet and keys and stuff still. So I could like genuinely take this out and like use it as a bag. So I'm very happy about that, and just happy with this bag overall. So I do want to make another one, honestly, in another color for my friend. I'm happy about this, and I would literally make it again because it was pretty fun to make. I like doing tapestry crochet, and the strap and stuff didn't take too long to make. Like, I managed it. It happened. And the hardware turned out okay. I added these D-rings, these clips, and then this like adjustable strap hardware, and it works. It can adjust. So it all is good, all happy, and I'm thankful to have my new yummy gummy bag. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had so much fun during this project vlog. It was like bringing me back to my roots of tapestry crochet and just doing random cute fun crochet. So let me know what you think about this bag. I think it turned out really high quality. It's like both fun, dynamic, vibrant, but it's also like a really high quality, nice bag. So I'm proud of my work this time. Sometimes my project can turn out meh, but this one I feel like it turned out really good and I'm really proud of it and I think it's really cute. So thanks for hanging out with me and joining me on the process and let me know what you think of it all. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps my channel. And I like talking to you guys and seeing what y'all are up to. And thank you so much for hanging out with me and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.